Given the equation of the hyperbola x squared minus 4y squared minus 8 equals 0, find the vertices, the foci, the asymptotes of the hyperbola, find the length of the transverse axis, and then sketch a graph of the parabola. First, observe that this equation is not in the standard form, so we would need to first rewrite it. X squared minus 4y squared equals 8, where we keep the terms with x squared and y squared on the left-hand side. We then divide by both sides by 8 because we want the right-hand side of the equal sign to be 1. It has to be 1 for it to be the standard form on the right-hand side. The left-hand side is x squared over 8 minus y squared over 2. 4 over 8 is 1/2. To put it in the standard form, we rewrite this further. X squared over 2 root 2 squared. 2 root 2 squared is 8 minus y squared over root 2 squared equals 1. And the reason why we want to do this is because from here we can pick up that a equals 2 root 2 and b equals root 2. Also, because of the equation in the form x squared over a number squared minus y squared over another number squared, we see that this hyperbola has the horizontal transverse axis, and the foci along with the vertices are also on the x-axis as well. The foci have the coordinate plus or minus c comma 0 because they are on the x-axis. The vertices are plus or minus a comma 0. And so to answer part A, we see that the vertices are 2 root 2 minus sign comma 0 on the left and 2 root 2 positive sign on the right, 0. The foci, we would need to find c, where c squared equals a squared plus b squared. In a hyperbola, this is the relationship. A is 2 root 2 and b is root 2. Although we already have a squared and b squared, a squared is 8 and b squared is 2. So this is 10, but this is c squared, and so c is plus or minus the square root of 10. So the foci are minus root 10 comma 0 and positive root 10 comma 0. For the hyperbola with the horizontal transverse axis, the asymptotes are always y equals plus or minus b over a times x. But good thing we rewrite a and b squared. Y equals plus or minus b is root 2, a is 2 root 2 x, and so this is plus or minus 1 over 2x, where we have two equations, two asymptotes, y equals 1/2 x and y equals negative 1/2 x. Also, because the transverse axis is horizontal, the length of the transverse axis is therefore 2a, and so for part B, 2 times a, but a is 2 root 2, so the length of the transverse axis is 4 root 2. To sketch the graph of this hyperbola, we first sketch the vertices, the foci, and the asymptotes. The vertices are at negative 2 root 2 comma 0 and positive 2 root 2 comma 0. The foci are at negative root 10 and positive root 10. The asymptotes are y equals 1/2 x and y equals negative 1/2 x. We then sketch the two branches, each branch would go through the vertex and follows the asymptotes.